Is testing new Facebook ads simply not working for you? Maybe you've launched some new ads and you're just simply not finding winners, and you believe that testing Facebook ads is just simply not going to give you the results you want. Well, today, this video is for you. I'm going to go a little bit more into that reason and also to how you can transform that into finding winners again for your account. If you're questioning why I'm credible to be teaching these types of things, well, I've done over $50 million in online revenue for my clients. I run a Facebook ads agency that specializes with helping e-commerce brands scaling to 7 figures a month in profit. So also do a little bit of coaching mentoring on the side as well. And you can find links to below for both of those things, whether it's to get mentored by me or to me run your ads in that case right there. So before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. With that being said, let's dive into the video. So I posted this on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, highly recommend it. Just at Nick Theriot _. I post a lot of stuff just kind of related to marketing and stuff, kind of like I post on this specific YouTube channel. And it says, hey Susan, how can you say finding new winning ads doesn't work for you when you tested 3 new ads with the exact same image, just slightly different camera angles? There's over 20 different variables within an ad alone that can make a significant impact on performance. Okay, I find this time and time again. I coach a lot of students. I hop on calls with brands and stuff like that. And like literally they're like, Nick, I tested new ads and didn't work. I'm like, all right, let me see the new ads. And it'll be like, for example, selling this toy Lamborghini right here. And it'd be like, all right, well, I tested this creative, then I tested another creative with a slightly different camera angle, then another one with a different camera angle. And I can't figure out why they don't work. Like, well, no shit, because look at the fuck you tested there. When you're testing new creatives and you've kind of going into this place where you're like, all right, hey, I've tested a lot of new stuff, but I'm not seeing the improvement in performance. It's because you're testing things that are too closely similar and you're not testing things different enough. Okay. And also too, maybe your reason why your creative is not working is for one specific variable, and all of the creatives you're creating are still housing that particular variable. So I want to go over really quick. I have posted even another tweet kind of going to go around this right here, where around a few key things that I would say around like entirely new concepts, and I'll give you guys a few new ideas. Okay. So first things first is your positioning. Okay. There's 5 different key ways we position our ad just in terms of market awareness. Again, a market awareness is just like, where does the conversation start around your product? Okay. They're completely unaware. We have to first educate people on the problem, then introduce the solution. So we basically have to convince people of problems. Okay. It's not that fun, but it allows me to reach a fuckload of people. Okay. There's problem aware people, or people who are actively aware of the problem, but have no clue about the solution or anything like that. Then there's solution aware people who are actively aware of the solution. They just don't haven't connected your product with the solution. Okay. They know what they want. They want what your product does, but they don't know your product exists yet. Okay. So you have to showcase in that ad, here's what they want, then here's how they can get it with your product. Okay. Then there's product aware people, which product aware people are simply people who are aware of the product. So let's say, for example, if I'm selling a Lamborghini. Well, product aware would also be other people who are looking at other supercars currently right now. So if I know they're already looking at other supercars, then I'm trying to position my Lamborghini as the best supercar that they can buy. Okay. Then there's aware, which aware is just simply they're aware of the Lamborghini. They want a Lamborghini. They're just figuring out when's the best price to get it. And that might take a little bit longer to purchase. So in this particular case right here, that's 5 different ways you can position your ad. And I would create 5 unique concepts for each one of these stages. That's 25 new ad concepts. And I do 3 creatives per ad concept. That's 75 new creatives right there, just in the positioning perspective right there. Now, the next thing is the stages of someone's mind, your prospect's mental world. Okay. And there's 3 key stages we like to look at. Okay. Now, these 3 key things are things that every ad needs to appeal to. Okay. This is identity, this is beliefs, and this is desire. Okay. So your ad needs to appeal to their identity. Okay. So say, for example, if I'm selling a Lamborghini and I do a video shoot with this Lamborghini and I position it in, I position it where I'm filming this Lamborghini in a trailer park. Okay. I wouldn't buy into that identity. Why? Because the Lamborghini's in a trailer park. Okay. It just doesn't match with the person I want to become. Okay. I want to become someone who's very rich and successful and seen as successful and rich and stuff like that. So I need to position this Lamborghini in a very successful and rich environment, not a poor demographic. Okay. And that's identity. So identity plays huge. This can even come down to the person. So like, let's say, for example, this is the dark world of like advertising where it's, you know, influencers who sell fitness coaching and they take steroids and they stay ripped year round because it makes them a fuckload more money because everyone wants to look like them. Okay. But if I was severely overweight and I was trying to sell you coaching on how to get ripped, you would look at me and laugh. Okay. Why can one make a fuckload more money and why the other one would struggle? Because this one has the identity I want to become. Okay. Identity is huge. Okay. Literally, it's kind of like a bad thing because it's like, you know, I've had brands before where they'll use a particular model that's just not really that attractive. We don't really see that great of results. We swap the model with a more attractive model and all of a sudden, boom, we see huge increase in performance. It's a little bit of the darker world, you know, but it's a huge part, okay? If you do not showcase that person of who they want to become in that ad, it's a huge part right there, identity, okay? Now, next one's beliefs, all right? There's a certain level of beliefs that you already have watching this YouTube video based off the way you make decisions in life, okay? These are kind of like your decision bias making beliefs, okay? And if your ad goes against one of those beliefs, so like say for example, the first time I ever introduced broad targeting on this channel, I had a lot of negative pushback because everyone's like, I tried broad, it didn't work for me. You know, broad's horrible, it targets low quality people. Okay, that's the biggest belief, that broad targeting targets low quality people. So I have to provide proof to overcome that belief that broad targeting targets low quality people. Okay, so I have to overcome a belief before I can sell people on the solution. Okay, so I have to provide that proof, then I can then overcome it, and then boom, there you go. So there's certain beliefs in your prospect's mind that's also holding them back from purchasing. So we have to address those in the ad. If we don't, then that becomes an issue. Then there's desire. And basically we need to showcase enough visual stuff and textual stuff that showcases that the desire the consumer has will be achieved through our product or service. Okay. So for example, someone who wants to, for example, the Lamborghini right here. Okay. If someone wants to buy it, they have a desire. Okay. The desire might be power. Okay. Well, I want to showcase this car going really fast, taking some hard turns, accelerating, the exhaust, the excitement, the fun, the thrill. I want people to feel that power through that ad and like, holy shit, I want that product. Okay. So, you know, in that particular case right there, that's showcasing desire. So again, that's like, you could literally have everything correct I showed you in this video and just have the wrong identity and boom. You could have everything correct in your creative, but just have the wrong belief and you're done. You could have everything right in this particular video, but desire is incorrect. You have the wrong desire. It's not going to work. Okay. Next one is why people don't buy. So there's a couple of reasons why people don't buy. And one, it's not important enough. Maybe, you know, hey, this is a Lamborghini. Cool. Like, it doesn't really give a fuck. Like, the actual car itself, there's no value to this car. Okay. It's literally just an overpriced car. Okay. But when you extend the benefits, all right, you extend the benefits to, hey, you show up to the place driving a Lamborghini, you're going to get out the car and everyone at the bar or the ball you're at is going to get up and look at you and want to talk to you. So now you're starting to appeal to these other benefits of the benefit. Okay. You know, maybe you take your date in this car and she's thrilled sitting on the side of you, smiling at you, just, yeah, you know, you know, maybe that's not the best type of date to go on right there, but if she's more excited about the car than you, but you get the point right there. Okay. You're showcasing the benefits of the benefits. What's the benefit of having this car? Yeah, it's fast, it's luxuriously made and stuff like that, but what's the benefit of the benefit? Okay. You want to extend where the benefits go for this particular product. Okay. Cost too much? Simply want to compare it to a more expensive standard. Okay. Now, it's actually interesting because, you know, Lamborghini, you're selling it and everyone knows it's expensive. Okay. So this probably won't be the best, you know, illustration for this particular video, but I can give you one right now. Rose Skin Co. They sell laser IPLs. And I remember when we were launching an IPL for one of our clients, I did a lot of research and the way they positioned it was, hey, this is only $300 compared to going to appointments, laser hair appointments and stuff that could cost you thousands. They compared it to a more expensive solution and positioned their solution as the cheaper alternative that's going to save you time and money. Okay. Next one is product appears too complex. It's just when you're dealing with a complex product, the product seems too complex in the ad, then you want to simplify how the product works. Very simple. Now, number 4 and the last one is mass desire and benefits. Again, if you have the wrong desire, nothing else will work. Okay. If we go look back at the the Apple ad of, 15,000 songs in your pocket. Okay. So they recognized that the desire across the marketplace was that people wanted to house as much storage in an iPod as possible. Okay. Now, historically to that, people had to put music on a CD. It could hold 25, 50, maybe 100 songs on a CD, and that's it. All right. So for people who really love music, it became a hard decision every day to figure out what they wanted to listen to that day. Okay. So for Apple, they knew that. They knew that part of the music space and what people loved was the fact that they wanted as much music as possible, okay, on their device. So their desire was music storage, okay, or just like songs, number of songs they can hold, okay. The benefit of their product, one of the features was it had 2 gigabytes. What is the feature of 2 gigabytes? Well, 2 gigabytes, but what's the benefit of that feature? Well, 2 gigabytes could roughly illustrate about 15,000 songs in your pocket, okay? Now, what's some of the other features of the iPod? Well, it was small, so what's the benefit of that? It can be carried anywhere. What's the another feature? Well, it's colorful. So what's the benefit of that? You could personalize it a little bit more to you, okay? So a few other benefits to it, all right? But imagine if Apple pushed, the first iPod in blue. Doesn't matter. It's no really main desire, no really benefit that. They knew the main desire, which is more storage in the pocket through audience research, and they knew the benefit of one of the features was 15,000 songs in your pocket, or 15,000 songs, okay? So now they just attached desire to hold as much songs to the benefit, which is 15,000 songs, and they put those together. 15,000 songs in your pocket, okay? Very simple. All right, that's how they made that particular ad right there. So if you have the wrong desire attached to the wrong benefit, that becomes a big issue there. So these are all things that you would test in your ad. You would test different unaware ads. You would test different identities, okay? They're just for identity, for example. For one of our clothing brands recently, we had a video shot inside of his house. We had it shot in his, just in a few different places. And, the one downtown in a very affluent part of this particular city performed 10 times amazing, performed amazing. Because we were selling a very affluent brand. So we showed off a lot of affluent areas in that case right there. So all of these play a huge impact right there. And so you want to test, each one of these variables inside of your creatives. And that way it's going to give you widely new things to test. And that way, if you're still stuck with you're testing new ads, but you're not seeing the performance you want, you're not finding winners, you think finding new winning ads just doesn't work for you, then is it really that it's not work for you, or are you just not properly leveraging it yet? Okay. Something I see across my students, and I challenge them to test wildly new things. And when they test wildly new things, then all of a sudden, boom, they see amazing performance. Our ad accounts as well. Even my team will get stuck sometimes on the same rabbit hole. I'm like, well, no shit, performance is not doing good for this particular client because you've been testing the same shit. Go film completely new things, and all of a sudden, boom, they have new content. Also, another huge thing, get new content. Don't keep reusing the same content over and over, okay? You just simply need to film new stuff. Imagine if I uploaded the same YouTube video every day, okay? But I just had a different title. All right, maybe for the first week, it would have some pretty crazy differences between each title, but then eventually it's just going to start tailoring off to the point where it doesn't matter the title or intro I put, the video is always going to do worse because, quite frankly, I just need new content. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope this video, made sense in that case right there. Hopefully, give you guys some tidbits on some new things to test, and hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.